I'm Michel Kichka. I'm a comics artist and a political cartoonist in Jerusalem. I was born in Belgium in '54 and I emigrated when I was 19. I'm a professor at the Academy of Art of Jerusalem. And when I was invited by the Israeli embassy to the commemorations here in Rabat and then in Casablanca and Tangier of the Holocaust Day, the World Holocaust Day, I was very surprised that this thing is commemorated in Morocco. Surprised, but positively, okay? And that was to me a very important opportunity to meet the people here and to see how the commemoration is held. And also I was invited to attend the screening of an animated movie that is based on a graphic novel that I published 12 years ago on my father's story during the Holocaust. He was a survivor, and his children, which is me and my two sisters and my brother, how was it to live in a house where the Holocaust was always present, but not said, not told, but it was there, like the ghost of the past. And the book had met some success, and it was translated in 9 languages. And then this year, it was an animated movie screened in France and Belgium. And I thought that to tell about this period, which is not easy. An animated movie is absolutely unexpected, okay? You don't expect to have some material on this period in history in an animated movie full of color with some humor in it. And I think that was a very original way to me to tell my story. But now being in Morocco with the screening, invited by the embassy, but also in a ceremony organized by Mimuna, which is a Muslim organization that is acting for years for let's say, to make a strong connection between the Jewish people, the Jewish Moroccans and Morocco, and wanting that the Holocaust will be a part of things that are taught in schools and school books here. So that was, to me, all those things were totally new, so interesting, so challenging for me. And I had a very short and intensive stay of 2.5 days. I was in Casablanca, I was in Rabat, and I was in Tangier yesterday. And there was a screening in Tangier in a high school institute, and with students and teachers. And there was a ceremony. The official ceremony was in the synagogue of Casablanca, in the presence of the Moroccan Minister of Education, the American ambassador, the German ambassador, the Polish ambassador, and a lot of officials. And the synagogue was full of half Jews and half Muslims. And that was a very touching, deeply touching moment to me. And I had 10-15 minutes to sum up why am I here and tell about the book and the movie, and all the people were really touched. And I know that today I will go back to Israel with one thing in mind: when am I going to come back? I have so many things to discover. I learned so many things in this short period on the country, on the people, on the connection to the past, which is a promise for the future too. So I'm very happy. First of all, I discover a warm people. Really, there's a quiet atmosphere all around. I'm warmly welcome with a big smile everywhere I go. Because French is my mother language, basically, I can directly talk to people. That's very easy when you have the same, at least, language culture. It builds bridges so quickly. And also, I learned about the connection of the Jewish Moroccans to the country in history, long time ago. Also, let's say, of the life of the Jewish and Muslim communities through history. There were also less good periods in history when you look back in 1,000 years back. But there's something very strong of the connection of the kings of Morocco on this last century and this century, Muhammad V and Hassan II and Muhammad the Sixth. And it helps me understanding the Moroccan Jews in Israel, the connection, the strong connection that they have with this country. And I'm also very, very optimistic since an official delegation has been opened here in Rabat, that things will develop slowly between the two countries. And the understanding that I had and the feeling that I have is that the Morocco will be the bridge to other Arab countries and other Muslim countries to try to overcome political difficulties of the moment, to build the future. I think that there's a strong will of the people themselves. I don't say the leaders. The leaders, absolutely, yes. They have also, economic interests in the long run and so on. But people don't do it for interest. They do it because they feel in their heart that there's something strong that make the people willing to be together and to know each other and to build a better world in the future. But the future, I mean, from tomorrow, since, yes, not 100 years. My wife, Olivia, is a long-distance runner, amateur, not a professional. She does it for her own pleasure. But she's in a running team, and they have participated to the Trans-Atlas Marathon in 2016. This is an international marathon in the mountains of the Atlas, organized by the Ahansal brothers. And she was a part of the Israeli team, and they got the second place, in this. And that was for her the first time in Morocco. They were running in the mountains and every day sleeping in a village with the inhabitants. And she came back, wow, so enthusiastic about Morocco, about the people. That was a question of human contact between people. And I think that we have it in our Israeli culture. You have it in your Moroccan culture. And this is a guarantee for the building of the future of the relations.